Everyone, we're going to get started on our portrait of this Irish fiddler. I've pulled up a few brushes. Really, I just went for the smallest brushes I had. This one is an aught. Let's start with the aught. And I've got even a smaller one. And I'm not sure I can see. This is a double aught. I'm not going to take that off until I know I'm going to use it. Okay, so I have mixed up some wash. Over here, I've got vermilion and yellow ochre. And I've got a little bit of cobalt blue. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I've got to start somewhere, right? All right, so it looks like I've got to come down and redraw this just a little. Not sure just what happened there, but it looks like, okay. And I've gone for the Crimson Lake right from the get-go because I'm going to go ahead and just put in some of this. This is the eye socket. We are painting the planes of the face and not the features. I'm going to be aware of my color changes. Sometimes working the negative space is helpful. All right. I'm going to drop just a little bit of blue in there. Cobalt blue. I'm going back for the crimson, and I'm going to start on the other eye. It's very small, and without this photo, I don't think I could have done it. So this was a necessary step to print out the photo. And then so often, this will just morph into one more thing, and now I'm starting to move down the face. He's rather pink and beautiful, isn't he? All right, I'm going under the nose. I don't want to lose my features. And I'm scrubbing out some of these lines as I go. I see where this blue might be coming down into the nostril area, and I'm just dragging it. I also see blue under the nose. I'm going to go ahead and put it in, and then we'll glaze over top of it. This is cobalt, and this is the man's beard. And it'll get a little lighter. I'm trying to trust what I see. Just trust what I see, and I'm not thinking too hard at this point. And if I need to lighten this blue, I will. It should lighten as it dries. And we're framing in, if you will, under the chin. We're framing in the face. This is going to go a little more raspberry over here, and we'll fix that a little later. And you know, if you just get worried, just lighten up the blue by adding a little water, because if you get too dark too soon, it's not so good. The good thing about blue is it's very forgiving. You can really lift it up, a lot of it. So I think I like that better. I'm playing it conservative. And already I'm starting to like his face. All right, back to my Crimson Lake. And I'm going to try to figure out what's going here, although this is blue instead of Crimson Lake. There's a lot of glare on the photo and I'm having trouble. But I don't want to reset things up. Okay. This will go a little cooler eventually. And then we've got this ear coming here. Okay, so yes, this is pink and probably a little lighter than what I have it. Sometimes these little brushes are not so easy to push around, and we're gonna leave that. I'm going back for a little vermilion, excuse me, because this does get a little pinker, and not pinker, orange, a little oranger. And there we go. This ear is orangish, and this is going to get just a little pinker here in a minute. We'll leave it like that. And we're going to drop in right here a little pink. Back to the blue. Well, I've gone to a bigger brush, probably a 4, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in. This is just a cobalt, so I can start to see the cap. I am painting upright, so I have to be aware of what's going to drip down the paper. I'm going to check to see that this is dry. And now I'm going to get a little bit of vermilion yellow ochre. And I'm going to put it all over the face. I don't want to brush it, everyone. I'm just going to lay it on there and let it glaze. If I brush it, these things start to run together, and that's not what I want. I'm just putting it down. We'll let this side be the light. And there you have it. We've started on the face. Now, I'm going to go back to a smaller brush. I'll go ahead back to this aught, and I'm going to start with my Viridian and Burnt Umber. I'm just going to do a little negative painting here, just around him, his face, because it's going to help me see better. He's got this, there we go. And I'm redrawing because I kind of lost this ear. I kind of lost it in the transfer. So I'm going to put it in. And I can narrow I'm not getting too close. I want to leave a little air around him. But this allows me to see what's going on. And I do like this color. Everyone, it's Viridian and Burnt Umber. Kind of starts moving toward I may have missed this. Yeah, look at that. I missed a couple things. I missed his bow. Okay, so there we go. This also helps me on this side. And Mary, you can tell us what this is. I'm not sure, but it's dark. Again, this is the Viridian and Burnt Umber. So now I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I really, everyone, I painted what I saw. Notice I didn't paint any lips, eyelashes, eyebrows. I just painted the planes of the face. And I'm dropping in color. I'm going to a bigger brush, going back for a little more Viridian and burnt umber, and just not getting too close. Starting to see the negative space behind his cap. All right. Softening as I go, just because I don't want any of those edges to be a problem for me later. And how about if we just stop there? Let's stop there. Right here. This is a little warmer. Okay, we'll stop right there.